Hello, it's Layperson Lisa, and this is a reflection on the readings for the third Sunday in Easter. And so we are in the city of Turin, but first we started off in Milan and made our way to Massero, where Saint Gianna Molla lived and practiced medicine, and she wound up choosing to have a procedure while she was pregnant that would keep her baby safe, but possibly cause an infection and risk her life. And so a week after she delivered her baby girl, she died. And while we were at her grave today, we actually met the daughter of Saint Gianna, and her name is Gianna Emmanuela. And she told us about her mother. And so in today's gospel, it was the road to Emmaus and how these disciples were walking away from Jerusalem because of what had happened to Jesus. And Jesus joined them, but they did not see him with them. They did not know it was him. And so how often in our lives are we experiencing something but not seeing Jesus in it, not seeing Jesus in our daily lives, not seeing Jesus in our daily chores? I'm reading a book about the charism of Saint Clare, and the author talks about how in our daily tasks, whether it's scrubbing pots and pans, whether it's cleaning floors, whether it is doing some sort of repair or woodworking, Jesus is always present to us. But do we see him? And he wants us to, he's always trying to call out to us, but we sometimes don't see him. We sometimes don't hear him because maybe we're not spending enough time with him in prayer, and we're not recognizing his voice, or we're having trouble seeing him. But today, Gianna, the daughter of Saint Gianna Molla, shared with us how God's will, we have to be open to God's will. And her parents, and she kept saying her saintly mother and her holy father, they were open to God's will. And when we are open to God's will, sometimes we're facing a trial, we cannot see him in that trial, but he wants us to. He wants us to know that he is there with us, carrying that cross. And so this is an opportunity to open our eyes up to the Lord, open our hearts, which are the eyes to our soul. And when we open our hearts more fully up to Jesus, then he starts to reveal himself to us. And a lot of times we just don't see it. But take this time, this Easter season, to open our hearts and our any spiritual blindness that may be removed, but to open our hearts more fully to seeing Jesus' presence in our daily lives, inside of every moment of every day.